Galatians 3:7 shows that all those that put faith in Jesus are children of Abraham. Thus they are Israel. God cuts off the branches that don't put faith in Jesus, even though they may be natural Jews, and he grafts in those who do put faith in Jesus, and they can produce much fruitage. And so this faith causes them to have the attitude of Galatians 3:28. There's neither Jew nor Gentile. There's nothing. I mean, we're all one. Slave, free men, whatever, we're all one. We're a family of believers. We treat each other as family, those who do the will of God, those that put faith in Jesus. And so we look over in the conflict and is over in the Middle East between the Israelis and Islam people. We see, Muslim people, Islam, they all claim to be God's people, but the evidence shows that they're not. Now, both groups would put faith in Jesus, Palestinian and Jew, we wouldn't even be talking about a war in the Middle East. We'd be talking about two neighbors that'd be getting along. Instead of killing one another, they'd be caring for one another. Since Jesus has come, there's a new creation that's come about, a new Israel. And yes, some of them have been natural Jews. Many natural Jews were not cut off from the natural Israelite branch or tree, but many were because they won't believe. And so God has put in Gentiles. Those are the nations, and grafted them in, as Romans chapter 11 brings out. And they become Jews, Israelites from God's standpoint. And that's the only viewpoint that matters, because again, the word Israel is God's term. He does what he wants with his term, whatever he wants to do, and he applies it to whom he wants. And those that put faith in Jesus, these are God's special people. And no, they don't walk around in arrogance, but rather they have that same humble attitude as Jesus came when he came to this earth. They come to serve, not to be served.